Ronnie and Chris are about to unveil a new weapon that employs an innovative type of ammunition being used on a Barrett gun for the very first time. The XM109 is an experimental gun that's part rifle, part grenade launcher. Its 25mm ammo is able to explode in midair. Called smart rounds in the arms business, these shells can be timed to detonate over the enemy's heads.
Well, the training practice round is just an inert bullet, so there's no explosives in this actual projectile. A high explosive or an armor penetrating would have explosives and shape charges, but these are just for practice.
If you've got troops dug into the ground, you fire over their head and it just bursts above their heads.
It uses ammo that is so rare that these practice rounds cost $100 apiece.
Yes, as rifles goes, this would be one of the most expensive ammos. As cannons go, this would be one of the least expensive.
The rifle itself is actually a converted M107.
A modular type of rifle, you can take the upper receiver off, put another receiver on. This is quite an ammo change. It goes from a 50 caliber rifle to a 25mm cannon.
Now all of a sudden your soldier is capable of penetrating 3 inches of armor. The gun has a classification for the Ampere, the anti-material payload rifle. So it is delivering a heavy payload at a great distance. Not exactly what you call your average garden variety sniper rifle.
Production had stopped on the 25mm rounds until recently.
This is the General Dynamics booth that makes the ammunition for the XM109. So now we just found out that a contract is out there to build more ammunition. Well, guess who's got the only gun that shoots that? So that's very nice news.
Bottom line is a gun system is no good without a gun and ammunition. You don't have a system. If we start working together, we could really provide the soldier a good system.
Also on deck is this new 50 caliber sound suppressor. A suppressor which can be easily attached in the field is not a silencer like in the movies, but is of vital importance in helping to mask the gun flash and sound, or signature of your rifle in battle, making it harder for your enemy to detect your location.
Look at that, I broke the plate.
Oh no.
A suppressor works sort of like a car muffler, creating a series of baffles and chambers that trap turbulent gases and quiet the sound of the shot. Compare that to when Chris fires an M107 with the suppressor off.
Earplugs in, definitely.
The sound alone can reach 180 decibels, loud enough to cause permanent hearing loss, an issue some troops face.
So you can see there's a huge benefit to the suppressor. Yeah. So that's why the troops are interested in the sound suppressor, is because you see the difference on it. It tames it a lot.
But further research is ongoing to create an even more sophisticated suppressor.
After firing several shots, there was no sticking with the carbon. It popped right on and off. So that's dialed in.
We've got some other exotic materials that we're going to play with, but some of those materials have shortcomings. They have a corrosion problem, or they have a little bit of a weight problem. We've got some other fancier stuff, but I'm reluctant to use it because a lot of the customers don't like exotic materials. So I'm very happy with what we've got. Yeah, that tells you how many rounds you got. You're empty.
The most technologically advanced experiment developed by the Barretts is not a gun, but an aiming accessory called the Bors.
Bors stands for Barrett Optical Ranging System. It is so innovative, it's like alien technology. Most people, when they see this, they don't even understand exactly what it does.
The Bors computes in real time factors such as barometric pressure, elevation, and tilt of the rifle to make sure that when the crosshairs are on the target, that's where your bullet will hit.
All right, just to the left of the previous target.
So the beauty of this system is that it alleviates one more job from the sniper and spotter team. But the spotter in the past would give the sniper the range to the target and the solution to make the hit. So he would tell him how much correction he has to mechanically make on the telescope.
The thing that was taking up a lot of time out here today was getting to the target, getting adjusted and everything, where if that Bors is on there, click, fire.
With the Bors, you don't have to keep up with that information. You just dial until the number on the screen matches what the spotter told you.
The shooter sets the yardage and type of ammo, and the Bors does the rest.
One of the most important features of this Bors is that it allows us to have those quick solutions to make the long-range hits. It's still just a crosshair.
Every time I look in a telescope with all those little crosshairs and references all over, I feel like it's overwhelmed me already.
This allows the shooter to just shoot. It does the work.
Dial to 300 and pull the trigger and you could hear the bell ring each time.
Wow. I've not got to shoot this enough, but I'm impressed.
Before anything like this can be adopted, it undergoes a lot of testing with the government, and then you'll have a fielding of it with logistical supply and manuals to be written and everything, and before you know it, 10 years is kind of flying by.
That works.
Rifles have always just been a faster rock. I hope one of these days to be able to invent the fastest rock.
For the Barretts, it's the pursuit of developing the faster rock that keeps them on the cutting edge of military weaponry and doing what they love most.
Anytime you get out with people with like minds and guns, you're going to have a good time. Don't you love that sound?